right? Good evening to every one of you. I want to shout out to every one of my mods for helping me. But let's pay some appreciation for my mother. Anyway, bless. Let's go. Mama. There's my daddy's jersey. Yeah, that's my dad's jersey. A city jersey. Hey, one day, round from the place, that's right. Yeah, Mama. Yeah, I went over on the stream yard and I fucking picked me up. But I won't stop until I do it. Stevie come in now. I have a few people I'm gonna put together and to talk about non-YouTube stuff. You know, F YouTube, because it's like everybody wants to be a bleeding gangster on there or a tough guy, and yeah, don't fucking play tough guy, yeah? Because one of these days, you're gonna pick a fight with the wrong person. Do you understand? All my life, this is what I do. All my life, that's my dad's city jersey up there. Yeah. Like I said, my father done this here. Shout out to my brother, my dad, my cousin Carl, rest in peace. My best mate, rest in peace. There's my dad's jerseys, look. Mark only give me them today. There's my dad, look with my son when on the steps. And look at the smile on his face, he was so proud, you know. But like I said, Stevie, I've been doing this for a while, man. I never use my studio to do, yo, what the fuck I want, yo. Big up to all the mothers. It's like, I'm gonna tell you the story over the next few days about my father. He had a transplant, a heart transplant, a domino biplasia. Hang on. My father got a 13-year-old lad's heart called Daniel, okay? And my dad raised me and Alex to be Reds, okay? And we were all Reds. We still are. And my father got very sick. It's my fault. He found a gun in the house and had a heart attack. Now, I've never told you that. And that's how fucking, the way I see it is, it's like, but when he got this particular heart, he turned into that 13-year-old boy, and the surgeon, because I was the oldest at the time, and I went to that, he got a phone call, okay, and he was at been in the pub, pissed, him and me man. I got home, the fucking phone rang. Hello? Could I speak to Mr. McDonald, please? Which one? Daniel. I'm looking at me dad and he's pouring a fucking double vodka out. I said, listen, he's a bit occupied at the minute. Who is it? It's Wythenshawe Hospital. We found a donor for your dad. And I said, what does that mean? And the doctor said, listen, pack a bag. There's an ambulance with a police escort on the way to your address right now. And I told me dad, and him and me ma were fighting. I told him, I said, Dad, the ambulance, they found the fucking heart. Now, the kid whose heart me dad got, his name was Daniel. We were told 3 things about him, Ray. He was 13, yeah. His name was Daniel, and he was a season ticket holder. And before the surgery, the doctor said to me, Jude, can I ask you a few questions? I said, yeah, go for it. He said, listen to me. What you're going to see is probably going to put the fear of God into you. He said, but you're Irish, just like me. The surgeon was from Glasnevin. So he said to me, Jude, you know what's going on? I said, listen, Doc, all I know is he's having a heart transplant. He said, quick question, what organ stores memory? And obviously you're going to say the brain. He turned around and he said, what other organ? And I was like, what do you mean, what other organ? And he says, what other organ in the body stores memory? And I said, your brain. He said, your heart, Jude. And I was like, get the fuck out of here, like, you know what I mean? Don't wait to tell me that shit. So, my dad had a successful surgery. He had abdominobioplasty. The kid had cystic fibrosis and died. His lungs packed in. And how ironic is this? My dad worked in 2 hospitals over a 30-year period, okay? And always carried the donor card. Always carried the donor card. And this family was so brave and courageous. They put the lad's organs up for, like, to donate to sick people. And my dad won the lottery. He got that 13-year-old lad's heart, right? Now, my dad was a red, right? Now, the doctor says to me, Jude, your father might be a little bit different. A little bit. I was always terrified of my dad. He fucking turned into a fucking 13-year-old kid. You imagine your father, right? Now, forget YouTube. I'm not interested in YouTube anymore, right? Even though I'm on YouTube. I'm not asked about talking about what's going on YouTube. And I'm going to bring a few people on. Me panel, I tried tonight. Stevie got on. There's something wrong with his sound. Luke's busy, but it's going to happen. Anyway, so, me father, like I said, he found a gun in the house and he had a heart attack. So, long story short, he got a lad's heart. You're allowed to know 3 things about the donor. His name, his age, and he was a city fucking season ticket holder, right? Now, after the doctor told me, he said, your dad's going to be different. He says, remember what I said to you about your heart store and memory? I couldn't believe it. I was blown out of the water, but I said, so, he said, right, Jude, your father, after this surgery, see what happens is we're going to have to stop his heart and put him on a heart and lung machine, you know, so it's breathing for him and it's pumping volume through his body blood, right? He said to me, obviously, he's going to have the obvious catheter. He said, you're going to see a couple of tubes under the bed. He says, now take no notice of the patients because every one of them have had an open heart surgery. He said, your father's chest will be stapled. He said, now for the first 72 hours, don't expect much communication because he's going to be sore. Because what we do is, they have to make a Y incision, yeah? And my dad worked in 2 hospitals over 30 years, so medically, terminology and stuff, I'm clued up on it. My dad used to read loads of books, and you think to come as a doctor, he was only a porter in the hospital. But then he ended up being working in physiotherapy and what have you. But, now, saints believing, right? Within 3 months of my dad getting that heart, right? Have a guess what he wanted. Have a guess. The kid's name's called Daniel. The same as me little brother who died in a fire. Fucking Daniel. 4. There's me dad, also Daniel. And Daniel got a Daniel's heart. A 13-year-old kid's heart. Do you understand? And they do a Y incision, yeah? Why? Why? It's always Y. Look at here. There's his fucking city shirt on me wall. And Mark only found him today in the end of his fucking cupboard. So here, listen. That, my father used to wear that. There he is there, look. In a Celtic jersey. That's me best friend. Big Man United fan, both of us. That's me dad's with the jersey, yeah? That's me favourite number 10 on the wall. That's me tricolour. That's me little studio to do what the fuck I like, yo. I've no interest in YouTube. I'm going to start telling you a few stories that other people can... You know, it is what it is. Hang on a minute. Just let me sit down here a minute and calm down. Like I said, it's been a long day and I've had a lot to deal with today, and I had my fingers fucked up as well. But yeah, like I said, all my life I've been fighting back. Fuck the United bit on my own, you know, because you are your biggest enemy. Do you understand? And you can have yes men all around you, but you know when they're all gone and you're lonely again, if you think YouTube is your fucking relationship, well then you're as delusional. Do you understand? Winston Churchill said lies spread quicker than the truth 6 times around the world before it has a chance to put his fucking pants on. Do you understand? Now, loose lips sink ships. Now, obviously I know this, you see, because... Yeah, anyway, here. How's everybody fucking doing? Oh shit, I have 5 people in me live. I'm living the dream. Here. Yeah, hang on a minute. Where's me glasses? Because I can see myself triggering, so once I have my glasses on, I'm okay, it's okay. I'm okay, sorry, my bad. Here. Shout out to me best friend up there, sitting pretty. Yeah, so anyway, my dad had this operation, and my dad was awake 8 hours. The doctor says it can take anything from 24 up to 72 hours. So at the time my son was about to come out, my ex-partner was about to give birth to Dylan, and in the ambulance my father says, Stuart, I'm sorry. I said, what? Sorry for what? He said, the way I treated you and your ma, and if I don't wake up, just tell your ma I'm sorry, and I'm so sorry. He said, when my 2 brothers died, he said, a part of me died. He said, and then I met your mother. He said, and I had yous, and then your brother and sister died in a tragic fire, and I blamed you. And imagine your dad saying that. He said, and I'm so fucking sorry. And if I don't wake up, I was like, see fucking you, yeah, give me that hand. I put his hand on my ex-partner's belly. See you if you don't wake up, cunt. I'll shock you. I will. And they're not burying you. I'll bury you if you don't wake up. Anyway, he was awake in 8 hours, right? So, he was in CCU, critical care unit, right? I went into this ward and my arse fell out of my pants. I seen 4 men in a transparent tent. I was dressed in blue scrubs, blue hat, blue fucking everything. And I went up to him and he was mumbling something, and I didn't realise he was saying water, you know, and I got a joint cotton bud, and, you know, so a few weeks into the surgery, we had to stay on the grounds of Wythenshawe Hospital. Shout out to the British Heart Foundation. Thank you for giving me 20 years with me father. You know, I hated the bastard for what he did to me and me ma, but that night in the ambulance, everything was forgiven, because I was like, hang on a minute, you're not checking out on me now, motherfucker. You beat the shit out of me. I'm sorry, Jude. And sorry's only a word, but if I don't make it, he said, but if I do wake up, I'll make it up to you. I said, see you, if you don't shut your mouth on, Neil, you're a mile out and you're getting your chest a Y incision, yeah? Your collarbone snapped, yeah? Rib cages. They put in a fucking expander. to keep your chest open. But like I said, my daddy worked in a hospital for 30 years. All his family are uni educated. All mine are prison educated. Fucking gangsters, alleged cartel members. And I'm ashamed of that. You know. It's gone way beyond now. Here, fuck YouTube. How about that? I've no interest in it. I've worked 6 years. And I'll carry on doing it. Listen, there's more to life than arguing. I know a lot of good guys that are my mods on fucking YouTube, so I'm gonna get all the mods to come on and have a chat and fucking, you know, leave your ego. You won't be getting on me live, even though only 2 or 3 people come in. Now, I just need one to come in, especially from the old area, that knows who's a cunt up there, that knows who cannot go back to his own housing estate, and Luke is credible. Yeah, Luke Skywalker, aka Luke Gilligan, Ballier, true and true. Knows me family, friends, amigo. So, like I said, Stevie, sort out that thing with your sound. I'll even, bro, we can do it on YouTube. But, nah, listen, all my life I've had fucking dead people around me, and yesterday I seen 3 blackbirds, and I said, that's either a death or a marriage. 3 hours later, I swear to me kids' lives, we're going for a fucking meal. Me brother said, bro, guess who's died? I was like, bro, don't even joke about that. He said, bro, Emma Stringer's died. I was like, what? She's my age, you know. And it's like, see, every time someone dies on you, it takes a bit of you with it. You understand? What can I say?
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes.
You know why?
You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people
I
like
found my love affair from music again, and salute. Battle of Smith and Wesson. Here we go again. Raymondo, I built this little studio. I want to thank Jimmy the Gent, aka Zeus. I want to thank a few people in Liverpool. I want to thank the 3Js. I want to thank Flavors. I want to thank definitely Jay with the moustache. That's in their group, and there's a good bunch of lads on here, and it's only YouTube, as people say, so forgive me if you don't like my sense of humour. That's my comedian there. See this? And it's sad that you have to put people in their place in life. But like I said, when you walk outside your fucking front door, yeah, I've lived that life all my life, and I've tried to bury me past rather than tell the world. That's what I done as a kid. And PD, let's have a right, let's call a spade a spade. I never once mentioned fuck all about my past when I was on the cesspit. You know why? Because I was embarrassed about it. That's why. Because I got my son to fucking uni and other kids. I didn't want all that shit associated with me. So I buried it. And they nearly buried me. But guess what? I have my faith. And I've always had it. Except for this time around. I have my little brother up there watching me, and my father. You don't understand. I have to do this. Because apparently I'm a laughing stock. Is that right? Would you stand in front of me, you prick? No, you wouldn't. You're a fucking mouthpiece. That's all you are. Fuck you on your channel. How about that? Know what I mean? Do you not think I see what you are all doing? You know what I mean? Shout out to me mods and anyway for backing me, what? Fucking great that. Here, that's me cousin Carl. Did I ever tell you what he did for a living? You live by the gun, you die by it. He never died by the gun. I'd swap everyone for him. Look how proud my dad was. Look at him crying. Look, seeing his little grandson grow up, go to fucking uni, done. Yeah, my dad always told me, see them lips, keep them fucking shut. You get yourself into trouble. Never tell on anyone, no matter what. Never tell. That's my little brother Daniel. He was 2 years, 7 months old when I struck a match that day. And it was a tragedy. I struck a match and my little brother and sister got burned to death. And that's my father. And before he met me mother, his two brothers died on his fucking birthday. Drowning, helping a man who was drowning. And me two uncles died. Harry jumped in to try rescue him. And then Robert jumped in and all three of them died. You know what I mean? Me auntie Carmel opened the Ashleen Centre in Dublin. You want facts? Okay. Ashleen Centre, Google it. Christine Buckley, my auntie, my dad's sister. Biggest women's refuge in the whole of Ireland. How about that for a W? You know what I mean? That is my father's Man City jersey. He turned into a 13-year-old kid, just like the doctor said. You know, I want to pay homage to me cousin and me mate. You know, I did warn you. Hey, see that face? Don't let that face fool you. Yeah, it's called an occupation hazard. You should have been wearing one of them, but you can't do nothing. He ended up, I think, he got an infection. He got shot up on the M50, and he was playing tough guy. Well, I wouldn't say he was playing tough guy. He was tough, Carl. But it's like, I have to be impartial here when it comes to violence, because violence isn't the answer. It's the only answer some people understand, but when you're working with youths and what have you have to be able to have that kind of switch where you can go. Like my son is helping thousands of scouters and kids all around the country for free, you know, and it's like, some people don't like that, but it is what it is. You know, I do more for Liverpool than Liverpudlians still. I love the city. Now, see Liverpool, I'll tell you why I love it, right? Because I sent my son off, a boy to Liverpool, and he come back a man. You know, he went up to John Moore's uni for 4 years, and he went up a boy, and Liverpool returned him to me safe as a man, educated, a scholar. This album's dedicated to me cousin Carl, me best mate Bert, me dad, loose lips and chips, me little brother. Yeah, big up Mick Jagger. It was all a dream. Hanging pictures on my wall. Like I said, music, I know a little bit about it, so I'm gonna bring on a few people to talk about my favourite subject, which is football. War, we are ready, yeah. I've studied and read stuff about tyrants, rulers, dictators, occupationists that colonise islands that have nothing to do with them. You know now, because my father was a book fucking rat, he loved books. You know, like, it's like, my father, he read a lot of books, and he was very smart, he was, you know, and when I think back now, like I said, after he had the operation, his heart started rejecting, and we were at the bungalows in Widenshaw, and he had like a panic button. He was talking to the sausages, asked Mark, we fucking hit the button, his heart was rejecting. Well, I'll tell you what, when we went up to see him, because I was the oldest, you know, I was the first to go in and see him. I'll have seen men opened up before. I've seen people killed. Eh, but like I said, when I went onto this ward, nothing can prepare you for that. You know. Eh, and when I went in, like I said, his fucking chest. Now, he was in critical care unit, CCU they call it, okay? So, me and me ex-partner we got our scrubs on. Now, cause it's critical care unit, you have to fucking get your scrubs on. It's like PPE, personal, you know what I mean? So you put it over your shoes, you wear a little blue suit, a hat, gloves, everything. Uh, you know what I mean? And I went in and looked at him, man. He was like that, look. And his fucking chest from there to here was stapled, yeah? And I'm looking at the fucking bottles underneath the bed. He has a tube coming out where he goes to the toilet, both ends. It's like he has a tube coming out of his chest, like a chest strain. You know, cause blood, like I said, listen. So he had an operation called abdominal heart transplant. Abdominoplasty is the medical terminology for it, right? So, long story short, he got a 13-year-old boy's heart named Daniel, the same as me little brother, and the same as his son. Me dad was called Daniel, me little brother was called Daniel, and my father got a kid's heart called fucking Daniel. Now come here. Are you telling me that's a coincidence? You see, I believe in God and I have me faith, you know, and people misunderstand me. You think you know me, you know, fuck all. There's me dad, look how happy he was because me lad was going on the steps that night, yeah? And there's one of his shorts there, and there's this other one there, you know? And me brother gave me them today, there's me best friend there, and me cousin. Any pictures on the wall are dead. Well, except that one over there. But there's me little brother. You know, it kills me. We don't have a fucking picture of her. Not one. You know. Not even one picture, man. Hang on, I don't drink alcohol. I drink tea. Nah, if you had to deal with what I had to deal with, lad, you know, I don't touch the stuff. Yo, done. That's me. Yeah? That's my heroin, that's my alcohol. I don't touch it. And stop me search my clothes. If it ain't money I'm eating for. No, sorry about that, guys. It's like today I had to go back, even though it's everything is always there. Trauma doesn't go away. You just learn how to deal with it and cope with it. That's all you can do. Everybody goes through fights in their life. You know what I mean? I'm no victim, I'm a fucking survivor. You know, and it is what it is. Action speaks louder than words. My name, my people, help people. You understand? Me auntie's doing it in Dublin. Me mates are doing it in Cherry Orchard. Do you understand? My son's doing it up in Liverpool for free. He went to uni, got a bachelor's, and 10 years in, yeah, I'll never forget Liverpool for what he did. And my son is so passionate about his job. And volunteers, there's not enough of them. And then the ones that there is, they're getting shit. They're getting things thrown at them. They're getting, listen, you have to have discipline on the ship before it moves. You have to have democracy. There has to be rules. Otherwise, there will not be no order, and order will not be able to be restored. Because there's not many fucking leaders from where I'm sitting. What makes a leader? Characteristic, simply with a few. Never open your fucking mouth about anyone. Never underestimate anyone, because there's always bigger than you out there. I don't drink alcohol. piss. Never. Only unless it's an occasion. Last night I went and I had, tell you what I had last night. Yeah. Pick a fucking steak done. Anyway, look at here. So, I've done an hour. So, I'm gonna end this live in 10 minutes at 6:15, yeah? Now, I'm gonna start doing StreamYard. And it's like, I'm gonna do little podcasts. I'm gonna do, a lot of my mods have stories to tell. A lot of me mods are ex-addicts like myself. And are in recovery many years. Alcoholics, drug addicts, there's no difference. So everybody get off your fucking high horse. Shout out to all the fucking survivors in life. You know what I mean? That do shit in the real world. That don't sit on YouTube 24/7 waiting to kick someone when they're down. How about stand in front of them before you kick them? Have you ever thought of that option? If you're ever in Manchester, the best steakhouse in Manchester is Toro's. You know, I had a sirloin last night and I had an hour there. A bit of filet mignon. You know what I mean? Hello. A bit of filet mignon it's called. Now, I'm going to play one song. Listen to me at 6:15. I am gone, guys. In 9 minutes I have to go because I've not eaten and me missus is down there, so this song is for somebody very special and I'll never mention it again. We are moving forward. I have 2 channels, STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER and STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER 2. Hey, Method. Who's that? Brian Bond. Brian Bond. Sorry, I've not been looking. Yeah, I am. I'm twisted. You don't do no rap. Think you're Mr. Muscle. Slap. I don't drink, bro. I smoke, bro. Stuff. You know what? Always have a plan B. I always wanted to be a podcaster because my dad was a deadly DJ. There he is there on the wall, look. And he learned me how to use that mixer, guys. Now, I was like that, a babby, right? That's my little brother, right? He passed away in the fire, yeah? And I haven't got one picture of my little sister, yeah? Action speaks louder than words. There's my father, Danny in action. I didn't write this. Beaumont Hospital Radio has the technology and Danny. Technology and Danny. Read them words. My dad was smart. Do you understand? All my dad's family are uni leaders. Fucking hell. Like I said, anyway, so I built myself a little studio. That means something to me. You know what I mean? That's on my tracksuit. My father's jersey. Everyone thinks dude's thick, but I'm no dope. You know why? Lies spread quicker than the fucking truth on YouTube, yeah? And I'm really grateful for your patience. You know what I mean? You know what the shocking truth is? Man is shook. Any man that sends a boy out to do his own fucking job is a bitch. You understand? A fucking bitch. Joint midgets, I call them. I remember when I used to go on the fucking cesspit and slay a few of these pricks. One thing you'll never have is an Irish passport. And lips get man into trouble, you get me done. Thanks to Jimmy the Gent in Liverpool for giving me the canvases. Guys, in 6 minutes I'm gonna end the live on this, right? Thanks for coming in and watch this space. You know, all we can do is try. Never doubt Dubliners. Just like me granny said, never do drugs, but never underestimate or doubt the Dubs. So, justice for the 97. Shout out to me best mate up on the wall. There. Me cousin Carl, rest in peace. Me father's jerseys. Up there is Man City jerseys. You follow? What a proud granddad he was. Look at him crying. He was so proud of my son, you know. Aces aware. Do you know what aces are? Adverse childhood experience. Get the bulletproof on quick. Check out Manscan. We don't wear no fake shit. I'm sorry it's taken me 6 years to put me little unit together. Sorry about that. Yeah, last night I went for the best steak in Manchester. If you're ever in Manchester and you want to impress your missus, hang on, wait, here. No, do you know what? Where's that going? No, not that one. Sorry, hang on, guys. I have to go because I am hungry. Listen, I know not many people come into my life, yeah? And I'm okay with that. I don't need certainty of anybody on YouTube. You understand? I have a fucking sense of humour. You know, when I put something together on my own, I want to shout out to a scouser who give me them canvases. His name is Jimmy the Gent, aka Zeus. Yeah? And shout out to Monk for coming up. Yeah? Yeah, loose lips and chips. I'm away, guys, to get my food. You stupid dude. So, over the next few days, I will give you more info when I have it, and we will carry on doing it. Do you understand? I don't need certainty or approval of a fucking YouTuber or YouTubers. Stay in your own lane is all I can say. Loose lips sink ships. My daddy always told me that. Never telling anyone, son. And here, regrets? Yeah, I have a few. Shooting a deer, that's the only one I've had. No, I never wanted to do this. So, apparently people are laughing at me. Here, it's that. Well, you know all them people are laughing at me. How about this? Would you laugh in front of me face? Hey, would you? If you're in Manchester, yeah. Here, I can recommend a good place. A nice steak, some asparagus, scallions, more than I could chew. I want to shout out to Jay, Flavors, Venom, Crossy, Expo. Who else is on the list? Jay with the moustache. Who else up there? Oh, what's that lad's name? There's this scouser that I've got on bleeding great with. His name is Jay, right? And he has this moustache that goes out like this, look. And twirls at the end. It's the best moustache I've ever seen. And it would be a scouser to have the best fucking Ronnie. You know, and I get on with scousers, I always have, and I love the city for what I did for my son. I sent him up to Liverpool to uni. I did my job. And now he has a bachelor's. And he's working on helping. He's already helped hundreds of kids. And you know why he went to uni? For 2 reasons. To make me proud. And because my nephew has autism.
What has he got?
Integrity.
If not himself,
Not a lot.
then he has not.
You see,
Who say the thing
in the next few days, I'm going to bring people on my small little channel to talk about where we're from. The roughest housing estate in the world. Cartel land. We are going back. I never wanted to do this. But it is what it is. Take your after that. I hope you all have a great night. My missus and me are hungry, so I'm gonna get some fucking food. I want to thank everybody who's stuck by me and backed me and supported me and shared my channel. You know, I'm gonna end this live on this song. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. And I'll probably be back on tomorrow.
I found a love for me.
I had a weird dream.
Darling, just dive right in.
I had a weird dream, yeah. What?
Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet.
Isn't that nice? May I always have an angel by our side. And there's the children of Fatima. And here, there's my dead brother up there, look. And there's my daddy on the wall. YouTube, I'm sorry it's taken me 6 years. Loose lips and chips, right, what are you looking at? There's my daddy's Man City jerseys up there, look. Don't worry about the bulletproof, we're alright. Robert, there's my dad, look how happy he was, how proud. And it was only me lad steps, you know what I mean. But that's me mate on the wall, and that's me cousin holding the Champions League. He robbed one, the dickhead. Yeah. I think you can buy them. It took me 6 years to get here because I have mental health issues. And sometimes I bite off more than I can chew. I bite off more than I could chew, but I walked away from music, the truth be told, because every time, like I said now, there's a few lads that are going to come on and talk about the asylum now here. And the way I see it is, if someone says to me, Jude, I'll come on and we'll talk about A, B and C. Now, for the people laughing at me, thanks. But no thanks. My fucking mother come to me in a dream and guided me to this medal. This particular medal. That I thought was missing, gone forever. And then, the day after that, I was looking for cigarette papers and I come across Murray's picture. Now, I don't believe in coincidence, right? My father had a heart transplant, right? That's my little brother who died in the fire, right? The children of Fatima, look. You know, he fits right in there. He's a little angel, he is. And there's me dad on the wall there, right? BHR has the technology and Danny. Keywords, the technology and Danny. Do you know how smart my dad was? Do you think I'm a fucking idiot? Do you know here, my dad didn't just learn me how to fight. Oh, he learned me a lot. Numero uno. Do not touch anything. This mixer was like a snooker board. A snooker table. The fucking size of it. And when you're a kid, it's very intimidating. So, there was 3 rules, guys, I need to go. Do not touch anything. Don't touch anything. And rule number 3, don't forget rule number 1 and rule number 2. I'll tell you more about my incredible life story. And I couldn't give a fuck whether you believe me or not. I've nothing to prove. You know, listen. It is what it is. There's me dad's jerseys on the wall. How can I not be motivated when I'm looking at him there with my son? You know, and he was very proud of my kid. You know, 'cause he knew he was going places. Here, lies spread quicker than the fucking truth, right? On YouTube, and people say, yeah, Jude, you're crazy. Do you know what the fucking shocking truth is? Do you know what the shocking truth is? All my God-fearing fucking life, I have fought back against society, stigma, medication, psychologists. You know, me mum was a schizophrenic. Wouldn't you be if you lost 2 fucking kids? You know, imagine remembering you. Me ma had to remember me little brother looking like that. My hair. See him? He had to identify them. 7-month-old baby and a fucking 2.5, 2 years, 7 months year old little brother. And there's me dad's jerseys up there, look. And I had to listen. Oh yeah, did I ever tell you it was Irish? Here! Did I ever tell you it was from Ballyfermot? Did I ever tell you me best fucking mate was called Bert? Yeah? You understand? Yeah, if the cap fits, as they say, whoops a daisy. You know what that is there? That's the city I'm from. That's the country I was born. I am the riddler, not the fiddler. For 6 years school's been in session. And it's on you if you weren't in a lesson. You're never gonna be fuck all anything. Work on your aggression. And one day I can help you, and I'm not messing, it's a blessing. I can also be your fucking priest confession. I'm a son of Ballyer, a soldier of Ballyer, and I'm fucking straight out of Ballyer. And where I'm from, we do not tell on anyone, amigo, even if we get fucking tortured. See, torture resistance, you have to be a sick individual to be able to. Do you like the games? Look at that, that needs cleaning. Big up everybody that has these adverse childhood experiences. Look how fucking handsome he looks. Look at me dad. Look how proud he was in that picture. Do you understand? Family first. Straight out of Ballyer. It's taken me 6 fucking years, guys, but we'll give it a go. So, the Never Doubt Dubliners podcast, we're going to do regardless. Now, I'm shit at StreamYard and what have you, but I'm going to give it a go. You know, it's like I have people watching me. Even if I'm away to get me food, guys. Here, last night I had a banging steak. If you're ever in Manchester, Pablo, Stevie and Chopper, when you're over here, we'll have a steak. Yeah, and you can sit at the big boy table. But if you misbehave, Stevie, Chopper, if you start fucking fighting, the party is, yeah, you're on the kiddie table. You see how quick I can turn it around? Yeah. Guys, here, I'm gonna, one second, there you go. Like I said last night, bro, what did you think of the steak last night? Honestly.
It was very nice, it was nice, juicy.
I don't know where it is. I can't see the bleeding thing. I don't think I even brought it up, did I?
There wasn't a lot of it, obviously.
No, well, nothing can do. Oh, here, you're not getting that, you can. There should be a spare one on there. That's all left for me too.
Alright, don't worry about it.
But listen, what did you think of the steak last night? What did you give it out of 10?
Me, give it a 7. The service was shit, but I'd give it a 7.
What?
The service was shit.
Bro, listen, come here, right? There was 2 different parties there, and they didn't know whether we were part of that fucking game.
But on a whole,
yeah,
I enjoyed it.
bro, I thought the service was fucking brilliant. You
It was
know.
alright, it could have been a little bit better, but nah, it was nice.
But anyway, listen to me, yeah? I need you all to do me a favour. Anybody who remembers me, I'm Bert from Cherry Orchard. I invite you on. It's taken us 6 years. I'm a son of Ballyer. I'm a soldier of Ballyer. And I'm fucking straight out of Ballyer. And so are all my fucking mates. Yeah. And here, One of my best mates lives in my house right now, Harpo. I went to school with him. And Kenny. Yeah. Big up Cherry Orchard Running Club, Kenny. And fuck off. Look what you did. On our communion. Ask him. We were 8 years old on a communion. We put fucking Indian ink on us. Well, he did. And I haven't got one tattoo. But listen, right, I know it's not a lot, right, but I'm doing my best. So, listen, does this little studio look alright? I know some people might say it's shit. But listen, I put my heart and soul into this. You don't understand. That's a canvas, by the way. Australian tour, 1973. Look at it's folded up. Look, see, look at it's canvas. You see. So I want to shout out to my favourite scouser, Jimmy the Gent, aka Air Zeus, who give me this for my studio because he knows. Do you know what? He's one of about 6 scousers that have respected me for what I'm doing and for what my son's doing in their city. Do you appreciate it? You know, on my Instagram, everyone sees what I share. You know, I'm the help. You know, I've always been the fucking help. You know, when I first come on here, I helped movies, film boy, sorry. Help film star. Oh, fuck's sake, sorry, film boy. And I'm not doing that deliberate, honestly, I swear on me fucking mum's out. But anyway, listen, I fucking... listen, I'm not a fucking interior designer or anything like that, right? You can only work with what you have, and I know that. So, this is what I have. It's not a lot. There's my motivation, first of all. My little brother, Daniel, and then my daddy, Danny. The technology and Danny, my dad was a smart man. He took me into that studio every weekend. For 5 years nearly. Do not touch anything. Don't touch anything. And number 3, very important. Don't remember 1 or don't forget 1 and 2. So I have strength beside me. Being fucking children of Fatima. Right? Being Tommy Shelby. OBE. You will eat cake. You drink good whiskey. You go out and spot a bird. Have you ever been told that? I've been told it many times. You're an amazing dad. You've achieved so much, son. I am a son of Ballier. I'm a soldier of Ballier. I'm straight out of Ballier and I can represent Cherry Orchard. And everybody up there will back me. Because they know the places I've been to where no man should go to when they're kids and it affects you. And because of that, I'm going to end the live, guys. It's all because of this here. ACEs. Adverse childhood experiences. My dad used to lamp hook on me, man. You know, and I used to throw shit at him. But he broke my nose twice when I was a kid. But I had to lie, you know. I loved him, even though he leathered me, man. When my uncles were leathering him, I tried fucking save him, you know. Come here, what are you doing? Get off. You're a cheating bastard, Neymar. You're a rock. Get off, you fucking bastard. What are you fucking looking at? What are you looking at? Hang on, I'll put me straight up. But listen to me, yeah? Long story short, right? Now there, see them? See that canvas? That's 16 feet long. You see that one? That's doubled over, look. Look at. Like I said, and you know what? I've had a few scousers asking me to buy them. You can blow it. Here, they were a gift. Why would I sell a gift? Robert, does the studio look okay? It's not much of a studio, bro, but it's a little space for me to focus. Do you understand, Dan? I'm a football fan, yeah? And I'm a bit of a comedian as well. Loose lip sync ships, right? We all know that. You know, lies spread quicker than the truth on YouTube. And the truth is, football season is going to be starting soon. We all love our football, don't we? And we all love our country. We all love our city. And see that? You see that part? I'm from there. Ask anyone in Cherry Orchard. They'll tell you they know me. You see, you tell an Irishman that he's a junkie and he is an orange man, and you're not better than me. Do you understand that? You wouldn't stand in front of me. You call me a psychopath. Yeah, certified psychopath. I snap jaws. And here, I like when there's more than one. It's fun. Listen, especially when you know how to use your hands and feet. And that's where you come unstuck with me, you see. I'm not a tough guy or a hard man, and I'd never underestimate anybody in my life. There's always tougher out there than you, but, you know, like, everything's about defence. I always knew once I got 4 dubs in the back four, you know, like the last 2 weeks I've had some weird shit happen to me, right? Now, I believe in me faith, guys, right? I believe in me faith. Now, my best mate come to me, like dead people come to me, like my cousin Carl. His occupation, let's just say, got him killed, right? Anyway, he's a boy. That's my best mate. There's me son with me father. Look at him crying. Bless him. Hey, bro, Darby, look. There's me dad's City jerseys, right? Now, if you watch the live back, my father had a domino heart transplant. He got a 13-year-old kid's heart called Daniel. And it was like winning the lottery. This shit doesn't happen, you know, but, like I said, on here, I'll be forever in debt for the British Heart Foundation for what they did for my father. Like, I got 20 years out of the dad I always wanted. My dad had a lot of trauma, and my dad had a lot of aces. His 2 brothers drowned on his birthday. Imagine that, going home, yeah? Here, what's my present? Your 2 brothers have drowned trying to save someone. That's your fucking present. My father's had to carry that with him all his life, and you know what? He didn't talk about his childhood because it was so fucked up. And because his dad was a fucking alcoholic bastard. He used to beat his kids, and they all got separated, and some went into the care system, you know. And me Auntie Carmel, because of what she went through, she ended up founding the Ashland Centre in Dublin, the biggest women's refuge in the country. My auntie did that, yeah? Right? We're only here to help, and if I can help you with ACEs, I will. I've got my son to uni, he's got a bachelor's, he's up in Liverpool a decade, and now he's helping kids with autism, ADHD, learning difficulties. You know, a lot of these families that have kids, right guys, I have to go, right, but listen, hear me now, yeah? My nephew has autism, right? A rare type of autism, right? And he doesn't communicate like a normal kid. Now, I don't mean when I say normal, because he has these things on the called stims. It's called stimmings, where he does all this, and you know, and he's starting to say little words, and I've seen my sister cry so many times, and I pray to God, please God, make him talk. Just a couple of words here and there, you know. Anyway, guys, I'm away. Listen, we'll go again tomorrow, yeah? I'm not very good at StreamYard, but look, it's not much of a studio, guys, but I'm doing this for Dublin. I'm doing it. It's like, there's a lot of English channels that steamroll me, and there's a lot of English channels that are telling people on the panels to shadow ban me. Imagine that. Hey, you won't even stand in front of me. Any man, right, that does not and cannot do a job himself, never send a boy to do a fucking man's job, yeah? You see on here my little brother's fucking picture, yeah? And my dad. I've a small little platform, but with the help of yous can help me build this fucking channel. And I'll do it 3 times a week. You can come on the panel and fuck YouTube. We're talking about things that matter, like family, like our children, like education, awareness. Do you understand? I can only bring you so far. Loose lip sinks fucking chips. You know. Now shout out to the men on YouTube. Like, I'll give you a name. Jimmy the fucking Gent. Give me them canvases. He could have gotten 3 grand for them. In a fucking rock and roll fucking museum, look. Australian tour 1973 canvas. Whoops a daisy. Yeah, we'd be having some of that. Anyway, I'm a son of Ballyer, a soldier of Ballyer, and I'm straight out of Ballyer. Joe McDonald's and I'm done. Good a meal of maha good for coming in. Cade meal of falcha. Chucky la. Eringa bra. Saoirse. Down your veil cunis. Uscal Honduras, down Honduras. Take yourself for a fucking shit. On will Catagum Dullamock Marche, can I go for a shit? I can talk to my countrymen and down your veil, Amadan. Hey, did I ever tell you I was a brilliant fisherman? Have any of you ever caught a big pike over 17 pounds? Here, I need you to do me a favour, right? From tomorrow when I come on, right? You know when you're saying hello, could you do me a big favour? You know your mood. From 1 to 10, 10 being good and 1 being shit. Just put it on next to your hello. And then I'll know what kind of mood you're in. But be honest with me. Rather than have to tell everyone, oh, guess what, I have to go to see a cycle. Some people don't like talking about it, so a number will do. 1 to 10. Here. Joe McDonald's and I'm done. Got a meal of Margaret and Cade meal of Falcha for coming in. I have to go. Lies spread quicker than the truth, lies. And here, I'm thanking you for your patience. Even when you're saying you're crazy. The shocking truth is, Joe McDonald's and I'm done. And here is my little studio. Now, is it okay before I go, guys? Because I don't know, because I keep moving things. There's my little brother. There's me dad. This is my little studio to studio. What the fuck I want you. Okay, so, big up me, what? Always have a plan B. Right, guys, good night, God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow.